Assalamu alaikum, it's me Jamal Tariq, and in this video I will show you today how to apply for UK spouse visa. So you can apply from inside the UK, you can apply from outside UK. So the required documents according to the current rules, you need to have a yearly income 18,600. If you are employed, you need to have a last 6 month pay slips. If you are self-employed, you need to get a SA302 form from your accountant for last 2 years. If you're employed, then you need to get P60 letter plus your job letter. And besides this, you need to have a tenancy agreement if you're living on your own. If you're living with your family, you need to get an accommodation letter from an estate agent, or you can also get that from council. Plus, the visa you're applying for, your partner need to do an IELTS course. They can do OET as well instead of IELTS. If they don't want to do that, you can, if they have any degree in their country, so you can go to the ACTIS website. I have explained in my video how to approve that degree from ACTIS, so it'll be exempt from an IELTS test or OET test. Plus, you need to have your passport, your partner passport, your ID card, and utility bills, and you need to have a last 1 year bank statement. And make sure whenever you apply, before you apply, you need to go to the gov.uk website, or you need to go to the UKBA website and check the requirements, because they update their rules every after 6 months. So when I'm making this video according to the current rules, so whenever you apply, make sure you check your rules before you apply. And now I'll take you to my video. It's a long video, but I just covered every single corner. In this video I showed you how to apply for a visa, how to find out a VFS Global Center, how to make an appointment, how to upload your VFS documents. So every single thing, and I covered every single answer. So hope you like this video. So let's take you to the next page now. Okay, so first of all, we need to go into the Google Chrome, and we need to type in spouse visa UK online application, and we'll press enter after, and that will give us a different results as you can see on the screen. And then there's a one on the bottom which says family visas apply inter extend or switch UK. So we'll click on that, and that will take us to a new page. And on this page, as you can see, it says family visa apply, extend or switch. So you'll find all the information regarding this application on this page, what documents are required and what visa you need to have, and your nationality, your passport, your income, and eligibility criteria, everything. Basically, you can find out every single answer on this page. And if you keep scrolling down, you'll find out there are two links underneath. One is outside the UK, one is in the UK. So obviously I'm applying from outside UK, so I'll just click on the apply online from outside the UK. So once you do that, that will take you to a next page. And once we go to the next page, as you can see, it says confirm your visa type. So there are two options: appendix family partner, appendix family child. So I'll go for the appendix FM partner, and then it asks you select your country for biometrics. So in this bar, you need to type in the country name where you're applying from. So it will tell you whether they have the biometric office in that country or you have to travel somewhere else. So obviously we are applying from Pakistan, so you type in Pakistan and click on next, and now it will tell me whether they have the office or not. So check available visa application center, see locations. So that brought me to a next page. So here I have two options. I have identified location where I'll provide my biometrics, and I want to choose a different location. So on the top, as you can see, find a visa application center. You can find your VFS Global Center from here. So on this page, as you can see, you can choose your country, and then you press on get started. it will tell you whether you have office in your country or not. So obviously I'm going to click on Pakistan, and it will show me the result, how many offices, how many branches it has in Pakistan. So as you can see on a new page, it will show us results of the VFS centers in Pakistan. As you can see, we have 4. One is in Islamabad, Karachi, Lahore and Mirpur, and it also tells you the timing. So whichever suits you, you can click on that. So now I will say I have identified, and then I'll click on next. And now after clicking on next, we'll go to a new page. As you can see, it says apply to enter UK as a partner, and so up on this page it will give you all the information back again. Your partner must also be a British citizen, have a settled in the UK, have a pre-settled status under the EU scheme, have a refugee status, have leave as a Turkish ECA worker, business person in the UK. So it should be one of them, and then it tells you how long you can stay in the UK. And plus it says before you start, you can read this guidance. It will tell you all the eligibility criteria, evidence required, fees, how long you can stay in the UK. Plus there's the next one, how to apply. So I will say to you guys, before you apply, just read all the information carefully one by one, and that will be very helpful to your application. And plus it says give you information regarding the biometrics, how to apply and requirement. And plus it tells you one more thing while you're doing this application. So if you don't use this for 25 minutes, it will automatically log you out, and then they'll send you a link into your email address, the one you will choose. And if you want to log back in, you have to go back to email, click on that link, and it will let you log in back to the same page where you left. So now we're going to bottom of the page, and where we can go for apply now, and we'll click on this apply now, and then we'll start our application. So as soon as you click on that, this will bring you to a new page. It says register an email. So first of all, what you need to do, you need to register your email address, the one you're going to use for your application. So as you can see, there's a option for email address. You need to click the email address, then you need to type in your password, then you need to, in the third one, repeat your password, and you press save and continue for the next page. Next question is, who does this email belong to? So if it's yours, click on you. If it's someone else, so just click on someone else. So it's mine, so I'll just click on you and save and continue. Once you do that, it will ask you on the next page another question: do you have any other email address? If you have it, press yes. If not, just click on no and save and continue. But I would like to add my partner's email address as well, so I'll click on yes. So once you click on yes, it asks you add your other email address. You need to click there, and then you need to click on someone else and save and continue on the next page. So when we go to the next page, it will ask you the first question: which email address should we use to contact you? So whichever you would like to contact, click on that email address. And the second question is, which email address should we use to send a decision on your application? Again, click on your email address on your choice. And the third question is, which email address should we use to communicate with you after your application has been decided? So click on that, then press save and continue for the next page. So on this page, it will ask you the phone number. The phone number you will enter, make sure you have to enter with the country code. And it also asks you, there are two options underneath: for use while in the UK or for use while out the UK. So whichever phone number you're going to enter, and click on that option, and then press and continue. Then you got another option: do you have any other phone number? So yes, I would like to add another one. I'll click on yes. So back again, you'll have the same sort of page. You need to enter the phone number with the country code on, and in UK and out UK, you need to click on that. So if you don't have any, you just click on no and go for the next question on the next page. And on next page, the option is contacting you by telephone. So the question is, are you able to contact it by telephone? I can be contacted by telephone and text message. I can be only contacted by telephone call. I can be only contacted by text message. I cannot contacted by telephone call or text message. So whichever suits you, click on that and press save and continue. But I will choose I can be contacted by telephone call and a text message. Then press save and continue for the next page. So the next page, it asks you your preferred contact phone number, because I've entered two phone numbers. So whichever phone number you would like to contact you, so click on that and then go for a next page. And on the next page, it will ask you your details. So first it asks you your name, family name, and on first box is your first name, second name, your surname. Enter that, then press save and continue for a next page. And on next page, the question is any other name. Have you ever been known with any other name? If yes, so click on yes. If no, then click on no, and then save and continue to the next page. And on next page, the question is your sex and relationship status. What is your sex in your passport, travel document? So whether if you're male, female, unspecified. So just click on that. And the next question is what is your relationship status? So obviously if you're married, just click on married. If you're in a civil partnership, click on a civil partnership, which you have different options you can see on the screen here. So click on that, and I'll click on marriage and civil partner plus male, and save and continue for the next page. Okay, so next page it will ask you your address details. On the top, your address, then town or city name, then region, postcode, country, and is this address also your correspondence address? So if it is, then click yes. If no, then click no. So once you given all these answers, click on save and continue and go to the next page. And on next page, it will ask you how long have you lived in at this address. So you need to enter your years and month. Plus the second question is what is the ownership status, whether you own it, you renting out, and other. So I'll click on other. Once you click on other, there'll be another box come up. You need to specify what the other meant to be. So obviously I live in if you're living with your parents, just mention it's your parents' house. If you're living with your in-laws, just mention with your in-laws, or whichever it is, just mention in here. Then click on save and continue and go for the next page. And on the next page, it will ask you previous address history. You must provide the addresses if you have lived in the past 2 years in the UK. In this, so I'll click on no first because I've never lived in the UK. And after that, as soon as you'll click on no, it will give you same sort of the address option, the one I've already filled up. So you have to mention where did you else live in the last 2 years. And after that, the question is when did you start living in this address. So and you have to enter the date. And the next question is when did you stop living at that address. So you also have to enter into the date, and then you need to click on save and continue on the next page. And then it's asked have you lived at any other addresses in UK. So I have to say no. And on next page, it will ask you about your passport. So in first box, it says passport number or travel document reference number. You need to enter that. Then in the second box, you have to enter the issuing authority. Third box, you have to enter the date and issue date. And in the fourth box, you have to enter the expiry date. And then on the next page, it will ask you, do you have a valid national identity card? So I'll just click on yes, I do have national identity card. So as soon as you will click yes, this will give you the option where you can add your ID card details. As you can see, as soon as I click, so your options appeared up. So first you have to put your ID card number, then issuing authority, same like passport would it, then month, then expiry month, day and year, and then onto the next page. So on next page it will ask you your nationality, country and date of birth. So first box you have to enter your nationality, which you can check on your passport, and the second, country of birth, same again you can check in your passport. Place of birth, this is also mentioned in your passport, and then your date of birth. In last three boxes you have to enter that and click on save and continue, and then we'll come on a next page. So on the next page it asks your other nationality. So do you currently hold or ever held any other nationality or citizenship? So I'll click on no and save and continue. And then your next question is your planned travel information. So whenever you're planning to travel to the UK, it says date you plan to arrive in the UK. You need to add the date, month and year, and then click on the save and continue the next. And then on the next page it will ask you language you speak. So what language do you speak fluently? So if you click on the box, so it will give you the different options. So first I'll click on Urdu, as I can speak Urdu, and then add another language option. I'll click on that. I'll click on English. So whichever language you can speak, you need to click on that and then go to the next page. So then the next question is spoken language reference. We may have talked to you about your application, which language would you prefer. So whichever language would you prefer, I'll just prefer on English, and then save and continue on a next page. And then next question is English language exemption. Are you exempt from an English language requirement? So no, I'm not exempt, so I'll just click no, and then I'll press save and continue on a next page. So if you are exempt and you have an exemption certificate, like I mentioned before from ACTIS, you can get that. So you need to click that yes, and then save and continue on a next page. And then it English language degree taught in English. Do you have a degree that was taught in English? So yes, I do have a degree that was taught in English. So I'll click on yes. So as soon as you click on yes, it will ask you country your degree was taught in. So you need to add your country name in the first box. Then the second question is, does your degree meet the English requirement for the visa? So yes, it does meet, because I have an approval from ACTIS. So you need to add the certificate at the end as well. So click yes and then save and continue. So if it does not match the requirement of the visa, then you click on no and press save and continue, and then go on next page. Then next question is proof of your degree. What will you use to prove your degree taught in English? So degree certificate. So your degree certificate, when I click that, it says your degree certificate must show your name and college, university, the qualification you are awarded. So yeah, I do have my degree certificate, plus I do have a transcript, so I can provide both documents to prove my degree was taught in English. Click on that, and then you can choose one of the other option, but when I provide the document, I'll provide both document. So after that, I'll just click on save and continue, and I will go into a next page. So on the next page, it will ask you your children. Do you have any dependent children? Include both those traveling with you and those who are not. So no, we do not have any children. So we'll just click on no. If you do have any children, you need to click yes and then add to children details, but we do not have any, so we'll just click no. Then it says give details about your parents. So give detail about your parents. So first option is, what is this personal relation to you. So whichever you want to go first, mother or father, just click on that. Then the second option, you need to add the first name, then the surname, and then date of birth, then country of nationality. And once you do that, after we'll go to the save and continue, and we'll go for a next question. So I'll start with the father, and on the next one, where you will live in the UK. Do you know where you will staying in the UK? So yes, I do know where I'm staying in the UK. You need to click yes, and if you don't know, you need to click no. So as soon as you click on yes, it will ask you enter the UK postcode. So you can ask your postcode from your partner, and if your partner is living there, so enter the postcode including your complete home address, and then click save and continue for the next
one is this the home of a family member, friend, or another person you know? So I'll just click yes. So now it will ask you the details. So given name, family name, the relationship to you, and the telephone number. And then it will the next question is other places you will stay while in the UK. So if you want to stay any other places in the UK, you need to click yes, and you need to add their details. But I'm not staying anywhere else, so I'll just click no, and we'll go for the next page.
So the next question is, have you been to the UK in the past 10 years? So I'll just click no. I've never been to the UK in the last 10 years. And if you have been to the UK in the last 10 years, so you need to click yes and press save and continue. And then the next question is, have you been issued with a UK visa in past 10 years? So again, no, I'll click no. This is my first application. And if you applied before, you click yes, but if not, then click no. Go for the next page. And on the next page, it will ask you to travel to Australia, Canada, New Zealand, USA, Switzerland, or the European Economic Area. How many times have you visited the following places in the past 10 years? So I've never visited any of these, so I'll just click on 0. And if you've been visited any of these places, so you just click which suits you, and then go for the next one. And now the next question is world travel history. Have you been to any other country in the past 10 years? I'll just click no, because I've never been to any other country besides my home country. So I'll just click no, go for the next one. And the next one is immigration history. For either the UK or any other country, have you ever been refused visa, refused entry to the border, refused permission to stay, remain, refused asylum, deported, removed, required to leave, executed? So I'll just click on no and press save and continue for the next page. And if you have any of these, so you just click on yes and then go for the next one. So the next one is breach of UK immigration law. So the question is, have you ever entered the UK illegally, remained in the UK beyond the so read all these questions, and I'll just click no, because I've never had any of these issues, and then go for the next one. Then next one is conviction and other penalties. So you need to read all of these very carefully. If you have been convicted ever at all, or if you had any of the penalty from all of these, a criminal conviction, a penalty from a driving offense, an arrest of change, a caution, a civil court judgment, a civil penalty. So I haven't got any of these, so I'll just click the last one. No, I have never had any these. So I'll just click on that, and we'll go for a next page. So make sure read these carefully before you save and continue. And then the next question is war crime. You must read all the information on this page before answering. So in either piece of war time, have you ever been involved in, suspected of involvement in a war crime, crime against humanity, or genocide? So I'll just click no. So if you ever been involved, you have to click yes.
So then the next I'll click I have read all the information about the war crimes including the guidance. The next question is terrorist activities organizations view. So you must read all the information on this page before answering. The first question is, have you ever been involved, supported, encouraged terrorist activity in a country? Also no. Have you ever been member of or given support to organization which has been concerned with terrorism? No. The third one is, have you by any mean or medium express views that justify, glorify terrorists? I'll just click no. So any of these, if you have yes, just click on yes, but I haven't got any yes answers, so I'll just click no on every single one, and then I'll click I have read all the information about terrorist activities, organization and views including the guidance, and save and continue. Then the extremist organization views. Have you ever been a member of a given sport organization has been concerned with extremism? No. Have you by any mean, medium express any extremism view? No. And then I'll click on I have read all the information about extremist organization views including the guidance. Next one is person of a good character. Have you as a part of your employment or otherwise undertaken paid or underpaid activity behalf of non-UK government which you know the dangerous to the interests or national security of the UK laws? No. Have you ever engaged any of these activities which might indicate that you may not be considered to be a good character person? No. Is there any other information about your character or behavior which you would like to make us aware of? So no again, and then I'll press save and continue. We'll go for the next page. On next page, your employment history. Have you ever worked for any of the following type of organization: armed forces, care, compulsory national or military service, government including public civil administration, intelligence services, security organization, media organization, judiciary? And no, I haven't worked, so I'll just click last one, I have no worked. And then it will ask you on next page your current partner details. So in the first box you need to add your partner's full name, first name, then the surname. Then in the third box there's the option for the date of birth, you need to enter the date of birth. Then the fourth box, the option is country of nationality, you need to add the nationality. The next question is, do they currently live with you? So I'll click on no because we're not living together at the minute, we live in different countries. And if you're living together, you can click on yes. And after that, will they be traveling with you to the UK? So if you're traveling together, you click on yes. If you're not traveling together, click on no, and then click on save and continue for the next page. So the next question is, not living with you, you're not living with your partner, so it will ask you why do you not live with your partner. So you need to enter the details why you're not living together. So obviously I will write it down, we're not living together because we live in different countries. And if you have any other reason, you can specify the reason. So the next question is, have you ever lived with your partner within or outside the UK? So yes, I'll click on yes, and then we'll come for the next page. So the next question is, other marriage services, civil partnership. So are you currently married or civil partnership with another person? If yes, so press yes. If no, then press no. I'll do no. And the next question is, have you previously been married into a civil partnership? If yes, then click on yes. I've never been married before, so I'll just click on no and save and continue for the next question. Next page, it will ask you about your sponsor's details. So first it will ask you your sponsor, whether is he or she a British citizen or he or she got a settler status or refugee status, or whatever suits you. Just click on that and then click on save and continue for the next question. So you've got all these options in front of you, just read it carefully and choose your option. So the next question is relationship to your partner. So what is your relationship to your partner? So you've got three answers: husband, wife, or civil partnership. So which way it is, so just click on that, then press on save and continue,
and come on the next page.
And the next question is, does your partner have any sort of home office reference number? If he or she made a previous application before, so there should be a reference number. So if you have it, click on yes and please provide the reference number. If no, then click on no and then 7 continue for the next page. On the next page, they will ask you for the national insurance number of your partner. So enter the national insurance number of your partner and then 7 continue for the next page. And on this page, they will ask you your partner's email address and telephone number. So if you need to add that and then go on the next page. So the next question is, does your partner have a valid passport? If he or she has a valid passport, click on yes. So as soon as you will click on yes, it will ask you few more details regarding the passport. So they will ask you your passport number, they will ask you the issuing authority. As you can see on the screen, they will ask you the date of the issuing date, they'll ask you the expiry date, and then you go for the 7 continue next page. On the next page, they will ask you your relationship, how you met your partner. You need to enter that. When did your relationship start, and when did you meet your partner last time? So you need to enter month and year, then 7 continue. So on this page, it will ask you about the meetings. How often do you see each other? So the first top one, you need to enter how often do you see each other. And on the second question is, when did you meet your partner last time? So you need to enter day, month and year, then press 7 continue for the next page. So on the next page, the question is, what language does your partner speak? So you need to add the language. If your partner speak only one language, then just add one language. If you can speak more than one language, then you can add another language and choose more than one language. So as many as languages you can choose, you can add it on. And then next question is, what language do you use to speak with each other? So whichever language do you use. So I'm adding both language, Urdu and English. Then we'll go for a next page. So on this page, first question is, when did you get married? Where did you get married? Country, town, city, what type of your wedding was? Did both of you attend your wedding? Is a wedding arranged? So all your answers, you need to type in whatever your answers are, then 7 continue on the next page. So in this page, it asks you, are you and your partner are related to each other? If yes, then click on yes. If not, then click on next page. And the next question is, your sponsor has been married before? If yes, click on yes. If no, then click no and go for the next question. Next question is, do you or your partner share any financial responsibilities? So if you share, then click on yes. If you do not share, then click no and go for the next question. And we do not show, so I'll just click on no and go for the next one. And on this page, it will ask you, where will you live when you come to the UK? So on the first box, it gives you your partner's address. So if you're living on this address, click on that. If you're living somewhere else, just click on the second box and mention, and then go for the next page. On the next page, it will ask you the property you're going to live in with your partner. Is he does he own this property? Is he renting out? So you've got different options on the screen. Whichever suits you, click on that. Then you need to mention if he's renting. So is he private renting or is he with the housing association? So you need to ask this from your partner. And then in the next box, it will ask you how many bedrooms you got into the property and how many people are living into the property. Then mention your answer into these boxes and go for the next page. So the next one is someone else living with your partner into this property? If yes, so mention that. If no, then I'll click no. And if somebody else living into this property, then you need to go to an estate agent or to a council and you'll ask them for an accommodation letter. They'll come and visit your house and they'll issue your letter, so there'll be enough space for you to come in and live into the property with your partner. So once you complete this answer, we'll go for the next section. So as you can see on the screen, our section 2 has been completed and you've got all the answers in front of you. So if you think you can read once again. If you think is there any answer wrong, you can see this change option on your right hand side. Click on change and you can change your answer.
So if you think everything is right and you don't have to change any answer, so you go bottom of the page and click next and go for a next section. So now we will continue to the next section, section 3. So your section 3 is about your finance, and the first question in section 3 is, does your partner currently receive any of these benefits? So if he's taking any of these benefits, you just need to click on that. And if he does not claim any of these benefits, so at the bottom of this box there's a option, no, my partner does not receive any of these benefits. You need to click on that and then click save and continue, go for the next page. And on the next page, the next question is your partner currently sponsoring any additional children? So if he does have any children, click yes and specify them. If he doesn't, so just click no. He does not sponsor any other children, and go for the next page. There are the different options, so make sure read them very carefully before you answer. And the next question is about the financial requirement threshold, which has been calculated 18,600 per year. So the question is, will you be able to prove that financial requirement is met? So yes, I will prove that. So I'll click yes and I'll click save and continue for the next page. And the next question is, which type of income will you rely on to meet the financial requirement? So you got the different options on the screen. So is employer, employee, self-employed, sole trader. So whichever suits you, I'll click on that option, then press save and continue for the next page. So on the next page, it will ask you how long have they been self-employed with this business or a company. You need to enter the time in the first section, and in the second box, what does their self-employed business or company do? So you need to specify the details. So if your partner is employee or self-employed, whichever it is your answer is, so you need to specify the detail into the second box, write it down, and then click save and continue and go for the next page. And on the next page, it will ask you, please provide the end date of the last financial year. Or if a director or a specified limited company, they provide the end date of the company last financial year. So you need to enter that date into the 3 boxes, day, month and year. Then the next question is, what was the income in GBP from self-employed in the last financial year? So whatever your net profit was, you need to enter that net profit into this second box and click save and continue and go for the next page. And once you write this answer, the next question is about the job of your partner. So is he a sole trader in a partnership, financial agreement, director of, employee of a specified limited company based in the UK? So whichever is your answer, you can ask this from your partner. Click on that and then click save and continue for the next page. So we'll just click on a sole trader. And the next page question is, what is the name of the self-employed company? Business or company telephone number, business or company email address, business email address. So basically it will ask you where your partner is working. It will ask the all the details of the company. So you need to get all these details. Make sure enter the correct details, because the home office will contact to the company to confirm whether he or she is working or not. And after that, and on this page there's a list of documents which they require from you. You can read them carefully, and you can get all these documents from your accountant. So make sure you get your last 12 months bank statement and last 1 year SA302, which you need to send back to them. And rest of the documents, everything you can get that from your accountant. If you need a letter from your company, you can contact with your company, the company you work for. You can also get a letter from them. And then on the next page, it will ask you additional self-employment income. Do you want to add additional self-employment income? If yes, so you click on yes. If no, just click on no next month.
And on next page, it will ask you, did your partner work with any other company as an employee in last 3 months? If he or she did, so you click on yes. If no, then click on no on next page. On next page, there's an option for additional information. So there's a box right in front of the screen. So if you want to add any of the information which you couldn't add previously, so you can write all down here in this box, whichever information you want to, and then go for the next page. And on the next page, obviously we have completed this section, and it will tell you all your answers which you have given, and you can check them out, everything. And if you want to change any of your answers, you can click this change button on your right hand side, and you can change your answer. And if all the answers are correct and you are satisfied, then scroll down to the bottom of the page and press continue and go for the next page. So now we are in section 4, and section 4, it will tell you need 2 documents which are the mandatory documents. So one's your passport, one's your partner's passport, and then there's the list of these documents. So you can check all this list in front of on this screen. I have mentioned all these documents in the beginning of this video, so more or less they're asking the same documents, but when you will complete your application, so whatever the list they will require from you, so make sure write that down. Obviously you can print this out as well, and then you have to upload all them documents to the website, and I will tell you later on how to upload them documents to the VFF's website. And make sure check this carefully and don't miss out any of these. So if you don't have any, so you need to get that document first and then upload it all together. Besides passport, you need to have your marriage certificate, and make sure when you get your marriage certificate, don't forget to attest it from a NADRA and also from a foreign office. And you also need to have a SA302 form for last 2 years, your bank statements for last 2 years, your English language certificate, and your TB test, and minimum 20 pictures for both of you to prove your relationship. And yeah, make sure check this list, and once you click on every single thing which you can provide, and bottom of the page there's option for save and continue, click on that and then go for the next page. So next page is the conditions. If your application is successful, there will be condition on your visa or leave to remain. This will include the example whether you are able to work in the UK, you can be detained. If you stay in the UK without permission, you can be prosecuted, you can be removed from ban returning to the UK, you will be not allowed to work, you will not be able to rent a home in the UK, you will not be able to claim any benefits, can be prosecuted, you can be charged by NHS, you can be denied to access to the bank account, DVLA can prevent from the driving, taking away from your driving license. So just click I confirm and then press save and continue. So the next page is declaration. So in this page, make sure you have to read all these paragraphs. So these are the basically conditions from the Home Office. So as you can see, it says I understand that the data as given can be used out in the privacy policy. I consent organization including financial institution providing information to the Home Office request the application. I understand any passport travel document in support of my application which remain uncollected after 3 months from the date were ready for collection will be returned to the Home Office of authority of the issue the document. If this happens, visa application center will be able to advise where the document has been sent to. So I agree to this. Then at the bottom of the page says I understand that if false information is given, the application can be refused. So you need to click on the top the I am agreed and press save and continue for the next page. So the next page is section 5, which is also declaration. So just click save and continue. Then there's a question on the next page, fee waiver on the section 6. Have you or anyone else application accepted for a fee waiver? So
Fee waiver comes under a different consideration, and no, I'm not. So I'll just click no and go for next page. But if you consider yourself as a fee waiver, so whether you work for NHS or you have any other disability which you can claim the fee waiver option, so you have to apply first on a fee waiver website, and if they allow you, they will send you a certificate, so you need to upload that certificate. Click yes, but I'm not, so I'll just click no and press 7 continue for the next page. So the next page is immigration health surcharge. So it's a medical surcharge. Before we process our application, we have to pay for the NHS charges. So you can be exempt for these charges if you work for NHS, but if you do not work for NHS, you have to pay for these charges. So to pay for all these charges, as you can see the bottom of the screen, there's an option for go to IHS website. You need to click on the IHS website, go to IHS website, and that will bring you to this page. So as you can see, pay towards your healthcare in the UK. It will tell you the approximately cost £624 per year, and a person is making application for 5 years, so you can multiply 624 into 5, that'll be £3,120. And for the customer under age 18 who are applying as a student in the department, student of the year, tier 5 youth mobility scheme, the visa reduced for the 470 per year. Okay, use the service to make sure read all this, and once you do that, just bottom of the page there's a green option which says continue. Just click on the continue, and that will bring you on this page. So on this page there's a summary, and it's your details. Check your details, and there's a red box. You have to type in the address where are you going to live. When you type in the address and you click on the next button, so it will bring you to a new page. And on this page it is asking your location. Are you applying from within the UK? So if yes, so you press yes. If not, click on no. So, or the second question is, are you applying to stay in the Isle of Man, Jersey or Guernsey? So no, we're not staying there, so we'll just click no, and we'll just press save and continue for the next question. And on the next it says your details, and your details, it will ask you, you have to type in all your details in. It will ask you your first name, your surname, your email address, and after email address it will ask you again, do you have a home office reference number if you previously made any application, so you have to type that reference number in. If you don't have it, so you leave it. So then you have to, there's a question for your nationality, you have to type in your nationality. Then it will ask you your passport number, you have to add your passport number. Then it will ask you your date of birth, so you have to add that, and then you press save and continue for the next page. On next page it says summary. It will tell you all the details you added into your application, so you can make sure read it with careful. If there's any mistake, any changes you would like to make here, you can see there's a change option on your right side. You click on that and you can change your answer, but make sure before you go for the next page you check all your answers if all the answers are correct. So just click declaration, say yes, and then press save and continue and go for a next page. And next page is declaration. So it will ask you, I confirm that the best of my knowledge and belief my details are correct and complete. So make sure read this and then press I agree. So once you do the I agree, it will ask you for the payment summary on the next page. So this payment is for your national health insurance. As you can see on the top, it says immigration health surcharge. So this is your immigration health surcharge you have to pay before you apply for your visa. And these fees can be changed because they change every year. Plus it all depends on the currency rate. As soon whenever the currency rate will be changed, so you will see the different amount. So before you apply, make sure check the current currency rate and the fee, and you should have enough money into your bank card. And once you check everything okay, you just need to click on this green
section pay now, and it will take you to a new page. On this page you have to enter all your card details in. As you can see, it asks the long card number, cardholder name, expiry date, CVV code. Once you do that, you can see there's an option right bottom corner says make payment. So you'll click on that and it will make sure all the details are correct, and it will take your payment from your bank account. As you can see, it says payment successful. So make sure take a screenshot of this page, because this is your reference number, and save it in your phone or in your laptop, and for a reference. And you'll also receive an email from your IHS. You have paid for this service. And once you've done that, bottom of the page it says return to my visa application. You need to click on that, and once you do that, that will bring you back to the visa application. And on this page it says continue your application. You must now pay for your application, so you need to click on this green arrow, pay for your application. It is asking, demonstrating your permission to be in the UK, and it will ask you all the details regarding your BRP card. So when you get visa from Pakistan, they will give you only the entry visa. They'll stick a visa on your passport, and once you get to the UK, you have to get your BRP card. So on this page, there's an option collect from a UK post office or collect from an alternative location, for example your sponsor. So the post office, the home office designated is some of the post offices where you can collect your BRP card from. So it's your choice now. So I will collect it from a post office address, so I will click on this option 1, collect from a UK post office. So once you click on this option, it will ask you to enter your postcode in. So once you will type your postcode in where you are going to stay, it will tell you the nearest designated post office where you can collect your BRP card from. So every area they have a different post offices. Once you do that, after that it will take you on the next page where you have to pay your visa application fee. As you can see on the top it says visa and immigration. So this is for a standard service, and if you want to go for a priority based service, you have to pay extra fees on the top. So I've just choose the standard service, which is according to the current currency rate is in front of you on your screen, and you click on standard and press save and continue and go for the next page. So the standard service process time is up to 12 weeks, so it can be any time between 12 weeks, and it depends on your basically application, and it also depends on the your case officer. So once you do the save and continue, it will take you to a new page. So on this page, as you can see, it says your payment, and you can see the payment, your reference number, and bottom of the page you can see continue to the world pay. So if you click on continue to world pay, that will take you to the world pay card payment page. As I previously mentioned how to make a payment with the card, so you have to enter all your card details in, and then right bottom corner it says make a payment. You need to click make payment, and it will take your payment. So once your payment will be taken, you'll receive this message, payment has been successful. So please take a screenshot or a picture if you're doing on your laptop, and keep it safe. And once your payment is successful, scroll down this page to the bottom. So the bottom of the page you can see it says save and continue. Click on save and continue, and it will take you a final section, which is section 7. And on this section you will be able to see further action and must complete, and it says first on some mandatory actions, and there's a option for download checklist. I'll recommend you to click on that and download your checklist. So the checklist is like you have to complete this checklist, all the documents they require, and you have to provide them documents for your visa application. And then the second option is check requirement. If you click on that, it's the same, like you'll be able to see all the requirement for the visa application. And the third option is provide biometric, provide download and biometrics. So this is the option we need to choose for our biometrics. And if we go further down of this page, it says download a copy of your application form. So I will also say download this, click on that and download a copy and read it very carefully. If there's any problem, any mistake, you still have a time, you can correct it. And for some reason you think you made a mistake, or is there any other problem, you can see this blue link on your screen which says cancel your application. You can click on that, and you still have a time to cancel your application, and you'll get your money back. But once you made your biometric appointments, there'll be no more option to cancel application. So before do anything, just read out all the information and then click on biometrics. So it will bring you up on this page, provide your biometrics, and your application may not be successful unless you complete a mandatory action. So this is the mandatory option. So if you click on that, that'll bring you to the VFS Global page. On this page, bottom of the page, it will ask you your reference number, your email address, and the country you're applying from, and the location. So you need to type all that in, and then you need to press on continue. And once you will do that, that will take you to a new page where you will be able to see the appointments option. Then, and from there you'll be able to make your appointment regarding your application. So as you can see, this page is downloading. The top option is book an appointment. Now it says pick up in time. So choose a date. So there's a dates in front of you. So all available dates should be dark color. So as you can see, they're light color. That means there's no date available when we applied in September. And now we clicked on the arrow for the next month. So in next month we've got few dates available which are boxed with a green line. So if you want to choose any of them date, you need to, whichever suits you, basically you need to click on that. Once you do that, that will give you the appointment time. So you can also choose the appointment time, morning, afternoon, evening, whichever time is available, whatever time suits you. Click on that, and then it will tell you all the times in front of the screen. These are the slots available. So whichever slot would you like to choose, you need to, same like if you can see, there's one slot available in afternoon, and you need to make sure choose the right date, choose the right time, and then you need to press continue, and that will take you to a next page. And even you made an appointment and later on you think you're not available or there's any other problem, so you still have a time. You can come back and log in into VFS Global page, and you can still change your appointment timing. And here I'll give you one tip. So you'll make sure when you do the book an appointment, choose a free option. You don't have to pay. There's always free service, but there will be few slots which will ask you to pay extra amount, which you don't really need to, which I'm not paying. So as you can see, I just clicked on the free one, and then on this page it will ask you to buy services. Well, if you're willing to buy any of these services, so that's completely up to you. But I did not buy any services because I don't need it. I've just filled up the application and I uploaded all the documents by myself. And here you go. Now I'm going to show you again how to change appointments. So you click on that, and as you can see, if you want to change the date, just click on a different date. Then, but whichever is completely up to you. So select a date, whichever date you think you're according to your availability and timing. Choose the timing and then press continue, and then your appointment will be booked. Now we are on the home page of VFS Global, and on this page you need to click on manage appointments. And once you do that, you will see this page in front of your screen. There's four options: appointments, applicant details, self-upload, buyer services. So you can choose, again, like I've told you, if you can choose change your appointment, you can check all your details. But now I'll click that on self-upload, because it's time to upload all the documents. And on this screen you'll be able to see all the required documents. So we have checked all these documents. I previously mentioned we've downloaded the checklist, and this is the same documents whatever it asked you previously on a checklist. So you need to come down to the bottom of the page. So here the first option is accommodation. So if you click on accommodation, it says choose a file. So your file should be PDF, JPEG, PNG. So it should be one of them. So you need to click on that. And as I have already scanned all the documents, so they are saved into my laptop. So I'll just choose a file and click on upload. So this will automatically upload into the system. So make sure when you scan your documents, so the document quality should be 150 to 300 KB scan. So this how you'll be able to scan all the large files. But somehow if any file is more than 5 MB, so you can split that file into 2 files, and don't just make a one file, because you cannot upload more than 5 MB. And you have to do all these files one by one. So first I am uploading the accommodation, and now we have this second option which says educational evidence. So in educational evidence I will do the same again. You have to upload all the documents related to your whatever you mentioned to your application. So I will upload my IELTS certificate, plus I will upload the degree documents whichever I have mentioned into my application. And once the file will be uploaded, you'll be able to see a green arrow on your left corner. That means your file has been successfully uploaded. And if you want to change your file, if you realize you've chosen the wrong file, you can still change it. You still have the option. So now in this educational evidence, I'm uploading the more than the one file. So as you can see, there are 3. I uploaded 3 files, so it came up as a 3 green arrows. The next one is financial evidence. Same again, you need to click on that, choose a file, and in this one you have to upload all your bank statements, and you also have to upload your accounts record. You can get that from your accountant. And yes, same again, I have uploaded all that. If you have the payslip, you need to click that on your payslips and press open, and that will automatically upload into the system. So I will just choose all the files. These are my bank statements, and I'll click on open, and here you go, it will start uploading. And as you can see, I have uploaded all the files, and as you can see, there's a green arrow still. Like you have the option, like you can change it, you can delete it. And after that, there's an option is for a TB certificate. So now I will upload my TB certificate. As I've said, I've already scanned that, so click on that, so upload that TB certificate. And after that, you have to click on additional document. If you have any documents which you cannot see where to upload, you can upload them into additional documents. So in this additional documents, I will upload my spouse, passport, photos, and all other documents. The next option is consent letter and proof of relationship. So in this one, you have to upload your marriage certificate, your wedding pictures, and all other pictures. And if you want to upload, like you have any proof regarding to your relationship, you can upload up here. So I uploaded about 20 pictures, which is more than enough. And after uploading all the pictures on the screen, you'll be able to see there's an option for appendix 2. So appendix 2, this is a form which you can download it from UKBA website. It used to be compulsory before, but it's not compulsory anymore as it's not coming up in checklist anymore. So, but if you still want it to fill up, so you can download this form, fill it up and scan it and upload it up here. So you have the next option which says sponsor evidence. So you have to upload the copy of the passport of your spouse, also sponsor. As you can see, all the files have been downloaded successfully. You can see them green arrows before this heading, and once every file is successfully downloaded, you need to click on this option which is I have read and agreed the terms and conditions. So you need to click on that, and then there's the bottom of the page, it says save and upload. You need to click on save and upload. Once you do that, you'll be able to see all your files have been successfully uploaded. Then you need to click on back to my account. Once you do that, it will bring you to the home page, and on that home page you need to click the manage appointments. As you can see, this option on, and then you have the 4 options in front of you. Now you have to click on my appointment. Now you'll see another 4 options. So you have to download the appointment letter from here, option number, and plus you need to download the checklist, and make sure you have to take these documents with you, both letters with you on the day of appointments. Plus you need to take your ID card and passport. And if you think you made any mistake during the uploading, so what you can do, you can ask from the VFS. You need to take all your original documents. They can also scan and upload it for you, but they will charge you extra fees for that. And that's all basically. I hope I covered every single corner in this application for you. And if you guys still have any question, let me know in the comment section, and I'll try my best to give you answer back. And if you guys like this video, so please share it with others and like it and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.